I'm delighted to invite you to this great success, the command has recorded again, which I would like to the gentlemen of the press to be abreast of. Below are the brief of the successes recorded in the command. The number one case is the suspected ritualist unlawful possession of suspected human skull. The suspect in this case is one Adegboye Okpeyemi, age 37 years old. The exhibit in this case is suspected human skull that you will see by yourself. The fact of the case is that on the 7th of July 2024, at about 7 a.m., a team of anti-kidnapping squad on township patrol intercepted due to a tip-off from someone that someone was in possession of human parts. Consequently, the actionable effort that led to the arrest of this anti-kidnapping squad led to the arrest of this Adegboye Okpeyemi. During the search, we now saw the bones of human bones and even human skull in his possession, which he now confessed to have taken from one of his friends who works at the cemetery, that he got it from him. And what they used to use the human parts and the human skull for is ritual purpose. So his friend, and he said the cemetery is in Lagos. That is where they got it from. He confessed to all the crime that he was being alleged of. And very soon, after the completion of the case, the investigation of the case is going to be charged to the court. Then the second one like it is armed robbery and attempted murder. So the suspect in this case is one Aderibigbe Okpeyemi, is 24 years old. The exhibit in this case is one red Boxer motorcycle with chassis number MD2818AXXPNL68380. You will see him. You'll be able to interrogate him after we have finished the briefing. The case, the fact of this case is that on the 20th of June 2024, this year, at about 1:40 p.m., the complainant reported that one of their clients' rider, that is, as they used to have the clients that used to employ them, and one Ogbonaya left home on 26/20/2024 with his unregistered Bajaj motorcycle for commercial purpose, and he did not return home. As a result, the company subjected the motorcycle to technical analysis. The motorcycle was discovered to be somewhere in the Ikirun area, Osun State. So they told the police, and the operatives of the anti-kidnapping squad acted upon credible intelligence, and they were able to arrest one Oyelami Ismail and Timileyin Kolawole, both in Ikirun and Omuaran respectively. The both of them confessed to have bought the motorcycle from one Aderibigbe Okpeyemi, and his AKA, they used to call him Soldier. At the sum, they bought it at the sum of 650,000 naira. Subsequently, the said suspect Aderibigbe Okpeyemi was arrested in Umuaran and in Kwara State. Then Ogbonaya, when they were now talking, when he was confessing, he said they hit Ogbonaya, that was the rider of that motorcycle, with a sledgehammer and on his head, and they whisked away motorcycle. They will be charged to court. He will be charged to court. Immediately we finish the investigation. The number 3 case is the case of conspiracy, armed robbery, unlawful possession of prohibited firearms, and murder. The suspects in this case are Olabode Owueye is 32 years, Mukaila Latif is 45 years, and David Samuel 26 years. The exhibit in this case are one blue-colored unregistered TVC motorcycle, one locally made Beretta pistol with 3 live cartridges, one single-barrel gun, one pump-action gun, one black unregistered Highlander Jeep, one black face mask, some locally made criminal charms, then 2 cross bags. Before I go into the details of this case, I want to tell you that that is the reason why we used to tell the members of the public to register their motorcycles and their vehicles. All these things that we are talking about, if not for God that is behind us, that have been helping us, we wouldn't have been able to get them. They are unregistered. All of them are unregistered. And when we are talking about it, people think that we are too harsh on them. It's for your own sake. It's because we love you. That's why we used to advocate that immediately you buy your vehicle, immediately you buy your motorcycle, go and register them so that it will be easy for us, and do what we refer to as in this motorcycle tracking that we are doing in the police. Come to the police and do this your CMR so that it will be easy for us to locate them even if they are stolen. The fact of the case is that on the 9th February 2024 at about 18:20 and about 6:20 p.m. The complainant reported at Ipenedo police station that on the 8th of February 2024, their children, Kelechi, Aga, and Tega Robinson, left home to their mining site and they did not return before the case was transferred to the anti-kidnapping squad for discreet investigation. Upon credible intelligence by the, it reveals to the anti-kidnapping that members of Aye confraternity were sighted freely moving around with dangerous weapons on that very day, which led to the detective to searching the hideout of the cultists, where one locally Beretta pistol and a black mask were found and registered as exhibit. Subsequently, the detective on rescue mission later apprehended one Bode Owueye, that is popularly referred to as Bode-Itaapa, who was identified as a member of Aye confraternity, who is on a watch list of the Osun State Police Command before. He has been on our watch list. He has been on the wanted list of the Osun State Police Command for like 2-3 years now. We have been looking for him. So God has helped us to arrest him, to apprehend him on that day. During interrogation, he confessed that other members of his Aye confraternity were responsible for the abduction and killing of the victims inside the bush. He also admitted that his group was the political thugs working for one Honorable Sanya Omirin, who usually gives them instruction through another wanted cultist. That one we are looking for that one also. Is on our wanted list too. Adefioye Solomon, aka Solo Iwara, who is responsible for so many killings within Ilesha axis. Also, he confessed that they attacked one Honorable Ayodeji Olaolu, the APC candidate during the election, into the House of Representatives in 2023 at the party secretariat and shot him on his head and chest. He further revealed that the confraternity has over 30 pump action rifles, which were mostly procured before the 2023 election. Subsequently, the detectives arrested one Samuel David, who was mentioned to be a member of Aye confraternity who is involved in the killing of one Ibrahim Taiwo, aka Ọmọ Alaja. During the investigations, the suspect mentioned his 5 fellow hitmen under Bode-Itaapa, who stormed the venue of the PDP rally on the 21st of February 2023 and killed the deceased. In the course of the investigation, one of the complainants came to report that she was the mother of late Taiwo Adebiyi, aka Ọmọ Alaja, and alleged the one of the suspects to be the killer of his son. Samuel David later took the detective to Bode-Itaapa village, where he kept one pump action gun given to him by Bode Oweye, that is Bode-Itaapa, to perpetrate the crime, and it was recovered as exhibit. The number 4 case is the case of conspiracy murder, a member of unlawful society and unlawful possession of prohibited firearms. The suspect in this case is Damilola Olatunji, is 22 years. The exhibits are 4 pump action guns, 3 cut-to-size Beretta guns, 1 locally made pistol, 1 jackknife, 10 cutlasses, 33 rounds of live cartridges. The brief of the case is this. On the 12th May 2024, there was a rivalry clash between Aye confraternity headed by Oyeyemi Olalekan, that is normally referred to as Emir, and Egbatode boys led by Yink 7A, a popular called YK, an Eye cultist at Ojaoba area in Osogbo, which resulted into crossfiring before the police intervention. It was later gathered that the 2 groups were reinforcing their members to cause further commotion in the town, which prompted the Commissioner of Police to detail all the police tactical teams to embark on raiding and the criminal hideouts and consequently arrested one Damilola Olatunji. During the interrogation, the suspect confessed to be a member of Aye confraternity led by one Oyeyemi Olalekan, that is also called Ajagungbade, aka Emir. He further revealed to be a court group Amora. He was the Amora of the court group. They used to keep their arms and ammunition, and took the investigation team inside an uncompleted building at Agoro area, Balogun Agoro area, Osogbo, where the above mentioned exhibits were hidden. All these were taken from that Balogun Agoro area, all the exhibits that I've mentioned before. The suspects mentioned the names of other members of the unlawful society, to include Adigun, who is the second in command of Emir, then Ashipa, Shaid, Balo, Ajebo, Yinka, Muideen, Gbomolade, then Jide, Emmanuel, Tunde, Ayo, Fele, and others that are now at large. Efforts are in progress to apprehend them. Meanwhile, the suspect confessed to the act, and he will be charged to court with others upon the completion of the investigation.